Sunday Night Football. We've been waiting about an hour and a half for this thing, and we're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. What is up? Thanks, everybody, for hanging out in the chat. You obviously could have done better things with your life, but you decided to hang out here. What up, Card Addict? What up, Izzy? Minus 150. You know you won minus 150, like 72 units today, dude. Did you know that?
Did I?
Yeah, that's what he said. And he had the tickets to prove it. So we'll be using that out on Twitter.
That's very cool. Congratulations, my guy.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell that happens. Hurricane's been here. Mason's been here. So what up? Here we go, pal. I'm excited. I'm excited about this game. I'm with Coop on the under. I think for a multitude of reasons. The Pittsburgh defense, Dallas, maybe they'll try to run the football tonight, but there's puddles on the field. And normally rain is not going to affect a total, but when you have this type of field conditions, and it looked pretty good, it drained pretty well, but in the pregame, they're saying that there's puddles on the field. Forget about it. I don't care. That just gets me going exactly where I need to go. And then, Keg, good evening. I know you're tired. You started with the London game. You're finishing tonight after a long break. We're going to do the first half of the show for free. Halftime, the second half of the show is going to be for premium subscribers only. This will be your last chance for the Nuke NFL code. 1 free week, Nuke NFL, Nuke NFL. Sign up for any plan. We won't charge you. Just go ahead and sign up for this $59.99 a month, though. You know that we're going to be good. Kegger, good evening, my friend. What's going on, pal? Well, a little tired. It started with a Jets loss, and it's gonna end with a Dak Prescott getting us 25 plus yards.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Like I know that you always want me to bring the energy. It's a little tough. It's a little tough today. Yeah, we started at 9 a.m. On a couple hours sleep, but we're here. Try to get through the Sunday night game for the people and try to make some money to end the night.
Number of yawns, 18 and a half.
Oh, smash the honestly, Holden, put your net worth on the over.
No, because I'm going to try and fight back the yawn, but every time I see you yawn, I'm going to yawn because I really want to yawn right now, but who cares? We have some money to win still, buddy. Yeah. We got to win some more money. We're not around here to dick around. So that's the only reason you're doing this. What up, Johnny? How'd this morning go for you? How was it going with Johnny? When I checked the show out, he wasn't even there.
Yeah, he got there a couple minutes late, about 20 minutes late, but it was good. I mean, it wasn't, it looked like Minnesota was going to roll. Jets made a little bit of a late comeback. Minnesota got a turnover at the end to seal it, but the Jets are not that good, man. And here we are, the Minnesota Vikings 5-0, and they have still only trailed for 3 minutes the entire year.
I asked you this too. I asked you this earlier today, and I said, hey, would Davante Adams even help the Jets at this point? And I think when you've got the worst head coach ever in the history of football that is now your offensive coordinator, that Aaron Rodgers basically has to hold his hand and then yell at him during the game. And then you got Saleh, who's not too much better. That coaching staff's a mess, man. Absolute mess. And it's tough to overcome a bad coaching staff. But the real question for you is, does Rodgers still have it?
He didn't look great today. I mean, he looks washed to me. He looks like it's just about done, if I'm being honest. I thought we would be 4-1 through 5. But, I mean, hey, we have the same record as the 49ers, which is a little weird. They're 2-3. Yeah.
They're struggling right now too, so it's not only them. Am I buying Washington, Eddie Money? Yeah, at this point I am. Like we're 5 games in now, and
kid looks real good.
He's the best. And McLaurin never lived up to his potential because he had bad quarterbacks, not because of his talent. And and I was there doing radio in 2012, I think it was, when RG3 was there, and I think this kid's better. Now, in his rookie year, RG3 was electrifying, and he could run all over the place. He had a 76-yard touchdown run, got him to the playoffs after being bad for so many years. But this kid can throw. Like, he's a complete quarterback, Keg. And Daniels, there's an argument to bet him for MVP at this point. I truly believe that. Like, he's been that good, and this Washington franchise has been that bad for so long, and He's carrying them right now, dude.
Yes, but if they didn't give it to Stroud last year, how do they possibly give it to him?
Great point.
You
Because
know
there were
what I
two
mean?
guys that were better than him. I think Purdy and Lamar were better than him. Like, who's better than him right now? Let's just talk about it out loud, because there are quarterbacks that are better than Jaden Daniels, but like, who's
I
gotten off
mean,
to a better 5-game start?
Darnold's having a better year probably than he is.
Okay.
Josh Allen, I would say before last week was,
Yep.
but
He's got nothing to work with. Without Shakir today,
yep.
Keon Coleman had a nice catch and run for a touchdown. And outside of that, he's just
I
got
mean,
nothing,
he
dude.
barely looked at Samuel.
Well, Samuel sucks. That's why. Like, Samuel, Marquez, Valdez, Scantling, he's just got a bunch of retreads there. And, it's him and Cook, and they got to
Did it
get Shakir back.
Did it completely stop raining?
I can't really tell if it did or
Just
not.
to let everybody know, I pulled the trigger on Prescott 25 rush yards at 6-1.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he runs for like 50 on this first play. That'd be awesome. He
Yeah,
hasn't been running, but you do have a method to the madness then. So talk to me here. And this is a guy that has run for 30, 40, 50 yards in a game before. So
yeah. I mean, he got over it last year 5 or 6 times. Not a great start to the running game for him this season, but on a sloppy field, the offense usually can cut better than the defense because they're the one that make the cut first, right? Defenses have to anticipate, which kind of puts them at a disadvantage on a sloppy field.
Yeah.
So I took the shot.
No, good, because I tailed the shot. So hopefully we win this bet. That would be awesome. The thing that really got me home today was the Caleb Williams alts. I mean, holy moly, was that a bet? Just betting him to go 300 early, 350. He didn't get there, but I would say the best bet of the day for me was climbing the Caleb Williams ladder. The worst was Josh Downs. Now, we hit his number, we hit his 60 and 65, but I had his 75 or 70 yards. The dude had 70 yards and he caught a pass for -1 yard late in the game. And that was the end of it. That was a bad beat.
Yeah, that was tough.
It's going to happen. Got hooked again.
Like the fact that we didn't get Ramondre to 15 is just beyond words. Absolutely beyond words that he didn't get 15 carries. They couldn't get one stop.
What do you have? 14 carries?
12.
They said they're going to pull back on his workload, though. I had his under, and he had a couple big runs, and he blew right through it.
Yeah. I mean, they basically benched him for one series, which is what I anticipated, and he had at least twice the carries that Gibson had. So the read was right. They just could not get a stop when they needed it to get off the field and start running the football. And it cost me, it was like a $10,000 swing. Legitimately. Jeez.
Well, I had a good day because of you guys. Up like 2.5 units. We'll try and win a little bit more tonight. You guys had the Caleb Williams. You had the under. Coop won me money on the under, the live under in the Rams game. Which, I mean, what a beautiful call that was.
Yeah, so Coop had a good day. He had Garrett Wilson alts.
I had that before. Yeah,
he had Jamar Chase alts.
Yep.
Yeah, Coop had a good day.
Coop hit some ladders, man. It was a good one.
Good to see.
What about Flacco alts? I don't know. Were we on Flacco today? I don't even remember. I don't think I was. On
we were on Flacco to have the most passing yards on the slate at 50-1.
Downs. That's who I was on. Pittman didn't hit, but Downs did. Well, like I said, it was a half a yard. So we got a field goal in this game, 2.5 minutes in. That's not great for the total, but long field goal, 3-0, Dallas over the Steelers.
We bet a guy at 50-1 to have the most passing yards on the slate, and he threw for 360 and finished third.
That's a rough one. That's a rough one, buddy. I feel for you on that one.
360.
But, we have hit some great ones this year, though. What are you going to do? Yeah. Burrow, and then Burrow went to overtime on top of it. Kirk Cousins threw for 400 yards the other night. Did you realize that?
Yeah.
I mean, good Lord. Cousins leading the board at 509 passing yards this week. Burrow 392, Lawrence 371. Yeah, that was my best call of the week. Jacksonville today. They just held on. Flacco had 359, and Flacco didn't even have the most passing yards in the game, and he threw for 359. Flacco, what a great call it was. It's still a great call. And then Lamar threw for 348 and 4 touchdowns. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then go for it, Keg.
Yeah, they look good. They look very good today.
The rushing leader today was Tyrone Tracy from the Giants. Love this kid. 129 yards off of 18 carries. They got to use him more.
Wow, did he really?
Yeah. He's a sharp kid. If you remember, I bet his over, I think, receiving yards earlier in the year. I don't even think it hit, but I really love him. Kyron, 102. Tank Bigsby, 101. So 2 of the top 3 running backs today via yards, Tyrone Tracy and Tank Bigsby. Chuba Hubbard, and then Derrick Henry, who busted a big one late. Derrick Henry. This guy.
I'll tell you what, the verdict is in. Seattle's defense is not good.
Total dog shit. How do you lose today? Like,
I don't know.
Are you feeling good about the Giants if you're a Giants fan, 29-20, or are you just saying this is more on the Seahawks? Because for me, Kenny Walker having 5 carries today and just 2 in the first half, it didn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. Why?
Yeah, I mean, he had 2 carries for 2 yards at one point in the game.
Yeah. You can't give up.
It's crazy.
You can't give up 175 yards rushing and 257 yards to Danny Dimes without an interception and win a game. And Seattle's defense is absolutely atrocious. You're right.
Packers not running the football when they're trying to end the game and bleed clock when we're sitting on Jacobs to get 100.
They got lucky.
Mean, it's just wild.
They got lucky, man. They really got lucky.
What is LaFleur thinking there? Like, we're taking no time off the clock and we're just throwing the football. Why?
Correct. I don't get it either. So 3-0 Dallas over Pittsburgh. We waited forever. We got a field goal, and that's just where we are right now. I really don't want this to be a shootout. How about like 10 field goals would be great. Receiving leaders, Jamar Chase, 10 for 193 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, Coop was all over that. Drake London the other night, 154. Ayuk had 147. Hey, Brandon Ayuk sighting, dude. He's alive.
Yeah, he showed up in a big way today.
Downs had a big game. Pittman had no game. Alec Pierce, 3 for 134 and a touchdown.
Could we talk about San Fran hanging 23 in the first half when I'm sitting on a 27.5 team total and I can't get there?
We didn't cash that, did we?
We did not.
Oh, shit. I mean, I counted up all my stuff, so obviously I counted it as a loss, but holy moly. They got us no points in the second half. That is brutal. Brutal.
We needed 5 points in the second half and couldn't get it.
Darius Slayton, 5th with 122 yards off 8 catches and a touchdown. My goodness. That's the leaders from this week. So we'll see if we can get Dak Prescott on the board with more than 25 yards. That would be nice. But early on, the 2 teams are moving the ball. I mean, yeah, I know Dallas had to settle for a field goal, but Justin Fields had a nice little run there. Did you look at Justin Fields' rushing yards today?
Yeah, I think the boys, or at least Johnny, took it.
Johnny's on the...
Yeah, Fields. Yeah, I mean, he probably gets there. He's been running a lot this year.
He has. I think he opened the game with an 8-yard run. Let me go look at the live line on him. Rushing props. Justin Fields, oh my God. To get 80 yards is only 310. To get 60, he's at 60 yards. So missed the boat on that one.
Yeah, I think the number was like 55.5.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that then. I'm not going to bother with it. Hopefully it just gets sloppy. That's what I need to have happen tonight. Sloppy football would be nice. Hey, you know what else would be nice? Hit the like button, bang the like button, smash the like button, the thumbs up button. Also, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, if you're on X right now, come on over to YouTube, subscribe to the Nuke the House YouTube channel, and turn on your notifications so you know when we're live. Okay. And again, we're only doing the first half for free tonight. We're going to move the premium at halftime and then have all the big bets that we do at halftime. And in the second half will be for members only. Members only. So again, nukethehouse.com. Check it out. It was 46.5. What's Fields rushing prop? Yeah, too late on that. What's 9.5 plus 110? The rushes for Fields. So it's got to be what, 10.5 now? 9.5 minus 30. Interesting. What was the juice you got that at? Oh, you got a 110. Okay, you got a plus 10. The juice moved. I would not mind tailing that. That's a bet that I want to get in on here with Justin Fields. Holy shit, is there an injury on top of this? Dude, this fucking game is going to go all night long. All night long. But that's fine. We're here for you. We're here to win some money tonight, and that's what we're going to try and do.
Right.
Milo's here. What up, Milo? Second time San Fran turtled in the second half. That was so bad. Techno Bowl, what up, dude? Besides the Chiefs, who's the early Super Bowl winner? It's a good question.
Minnesota Vikings.
I still think when Trent Williams comes back healthy and if CMC comes back and he stays on the field, the Niners are going to be the favorite in the NFC. They're just banged up right now.
I hope you're right.
They're just banged up. Robert Martinez, what is up? Kevin Clunan, what is up? How are you today? Ethan loves everybody's on the Vikings, man. Like I said, usually through 4 weeks, I don't severely really buy anybody, but now it's like the Vikings are just doing it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't deny it anymore. Like
here's the one thing I'll say.
What?
Like, it looks very impressive that they beat the Niners, the Texans, and the Jets, but 2 of those teams are 2-3. So they're not playing well, but still impressive.
Yeah, but the Vikings are playing so well, man.
Yeah,
so well. Sure. DeMarcus Lawrence is on IR. They have no Micah Parsons. The Steelers should be able to move the ball on the ground tonight. So we'll see what they do. Najee Harris is just slowed down. He just doesn't look like the same guy he was his rookie year. And I don't understand it. I just don't get it. What's Najee's rushing yards now? 80 is only plus 130. Eesh.
He's got 1 carry for 4 yards.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. 4 yards per carry, he'd have to get like 18 carries. If he averages 4 yards per carry, actually, now that I think about it, if he averages 4 yards per carry and he gets 20 carries, he's at 80, but boy, that's a lot. Fields already has 13 yards off of 2 carries.
That's what Najee's known for, though, 4 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah. I mean, if he can break like a 15-yarder, that maybe he can get to that 80, but Fields is slinging it right now, man. Pickens, Steelers, you think this offense gets better as the year goes on? Like, can Fields really run this offense?
I mean, if you look at the numbers, they're better than Mahomes through 4 weeks. He's been playing well.
Where's this bet? Dilly 2-1 on Najee, 10+ rush yards every quarter. I think it's interesting. Najee runs like he has jeans on, Twig. And there's Najee running like he has jeans on, and he just lost, or he got back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 2. FanDuel, Najee 10 yards rushing. I mean, I think you got a good shot of cashing that. I'm not going to tail it, but I think you got a good shot of cashing it. Need a stop here. Need a punt.
Oh, you're on the under, right? What number did you get?
44.5.
Okay.
I was like close to pulling the trigger. And then when I saw Coop put it up there, I was like, oh, if Coop's on it, he's red hot. I got to bet it. I love betting unders. 46.5 is the total now. And Najee's just carrying dudes. So it's up 2 points already. -10 to the under. Field goal attempt this drive, -160. Touchdown, +175. Let's just get a whole bunch of punts. That's all I want. Or punts and field goals. I don't care if this game is ugly and boring. I just want to win money.
Yeah, that could definitely happen.
Like Rico Dowdle. How is Rico Dowdle going to get to 40 yards tonight? Please tell me.
It's going to be tough against that front seven for sure.
So his number, let's see if his number is still there. His number is 39.5. I just don't understand how he gets there. Like
how many times do you think he runs the ball?
He's run 34 times through 4 games. Okay. So what is that? Like 9 times? So if he gets 10 carries tonight, I think 10 carries is probably the number that he gets.
I mean, at 10 carries, he might be able to get to 40.
Might. Yeah, it's not a bet I'll make, but again, I think that's, somebody that's sharper could look at that and say, no, there's no way it's going to happen. So that's why I brought it up to you. So if you think there's a shot there, Najee's number is 74.5. And he's got 2 for 4 yards. But that's one run for him. Like one run and he's in the game there. But no one else is going to get carries really. It's just him. What do they got? Jonathan Ward and the dude that was a substitute teacher. Those are the 3 running backs they have. They're not giving Ward. The carries is something that I think is interesting with Najee.
Yeah, but what is it? It's got to be like 20 now, right?
You think it's 20? Let's see. Rushing attempts. I mean, I don't even see him on DraftKings. It's got to be here somewhere. Rushing and receiving yards. I don't see rush attempts right now on DraftKings. I guess I can go look. Hey, if anybody has a Najee rushing attempts, I'd love to see it. Let's see. And apologies for being a little out of gas. Keg's been up. He's got two hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, and I'm pretty done-ski myself at this point. So we'll still try and win you some money. Just a little bit knocked out. 17.5 carries is the number for Najee.
And he's got 2.
Juice to the over at -30.
You know what the downside to that bet is?
What?
Like Dallas is capable of like an 8 or 9 minute drive.
Well, I'm saying to the under.
Oh, you want to go under his carries?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the problem is he's just the only guy that's going to get carries back there.
Right.
Like Fields will run. He'll run, and maybe Ward will get 3 carries tonight, 4 carries tops. So I don't know about that. What do we get? A field goal again? We're at 3-3 halfway through the first quarter. So the number's got to be right where we bet it. The number is 45.5. Basically right where we bet it. This is going to be a field goal festival. I wish I would have bet field goal props. Oh, here he is. Our boy Shamklin got a carry. Aaron Shamklin. This dude's is a pretty cool story, man. He was a substitute teacher, and the Steelers called him up. They're like, "Hey guys, you want to come over here?" And they're like, "All right." So he quit substitute teaching, which I think was probably the right one. He was a substitute teacher at a middle school, and he tried out, and they picked him up, and that was it. And now he's there. I think it's a pretty cool story.
That is.
I will be rooting for him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Joe Flacco was on the couch. Difference between him and Joe Flacco, though. Joe Flacco had millions upon millions upon millions in the bank, and he was just sitting on his ass.
True.
So now we're at a point, and the conversation will continue, but the Colts are going to go with Richardson when he comes back. even though Flacco's the better fit.
I mean, they have to, right?
Yeah.
What choice do they have?
Well, the choice is you let Flacco cook and you go out there and you try and win football games. But again,
Yeah, but
their
you
number
just
one.
can't. You
Yeah.
can't give up on a first-round draft pick.
No, and my sense is he's not going to be able to stay on the field when he comes back, too. Like Joe Flacco is the perfect insurance policy.
That's my big worry about Jaden Daniels. He's so small and he runs so much.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's going to get hurt.
Yes. At some point in time. I just hope that's not like an RG3 situation because RG3, he hurt his knee. Then Shanahan ran him out in a playoff game his rookie year against Seattle, tore his ACL, kept him out on the field after he tore his ACL, and then he was just never the same, ever. It was over. Let's see here. We got any good game specials tonight?
This game's going to be so ugly offensively.
Good.
Which is going to make it hard for us to do what we normally do.
Yeah, but we can bet unders. Unders are fun. I love betting. I really loved. I started loving unders like 2 years ago, and as someone that's not a great bettor, I've noticed that my best bets are ones to the under.
Here's my issue with unders. Can't cash 5-1 ticket betting an under.
Correct. By the way, did you know we have 403 people watching right now? We better get our shit together and stop being
I hate to tell you, the shit's not getting together tonight.
342 on the X machine and then the rest on YouTube. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Appreciate it. Great that we got eyeballs tonight. We're doing the first half for free. At halftime, we switch over to premium. So if you are not a member and you want to get in on our bets, make sure you get to nukethehouse.com. Subscribe to any plan. We will not charge you. Type in the code Nuke NFL, NUKE-NFL. But you're just better off doing the $59.99. Again, on Monday night, we'll do the same thing. First half, second half. And that's it. Keg needs a coffee. Here's the problem, Keg. And I want to drink coffee really bad right now. But if I drink coffee, I'm not going to go to bed till 2 a.m.
I'm literally drinking coffee right now.
God. It's not helping, is it?
No.
No, it's not. That's too bad. By the way, great catch. We'll see if Dak runs, though. I haven't seen too many issues out there with the guy slipping, but I'm starting to see some divots on the field. I think by the time we get to the second half, this field's going to be a disaster.
It could be.
Yeah, an absolute disaster.
Looks pretty dry, though.
It's not. I mean, it has great drainage, but you can just see where the turf is getting kicked up. So there's just nothing you can do about it. They didn't put the tarp on the field. I don't know why, but they just didn't. What other bets do we have out there that are interesting? So the Steelers. So you can get the Cowboys at +2.5 at even money still. But I still think the Steelers have a good shot of winning this thing.
Me too. I thought they were the side.
Yeah. Well, both teams are moving the ball between the 20s, but they can't get anything going. And that should be a grounding call on Dak Prescott, but intentional grounding, but it might have gotten back past the first down marker. There still was nobody in the area. Plus, it's 4th down. So here we go. Now Trent's on the Steelers. Maybe we should bet the Cowboys then.
That kid is a domestic terrorist. There's just no other way to say it.
That is remarkable. Remarkable. So again, if you're just joining us, Coop and I are on the under 44.5 in this game. Keg came up with Dak Prescott to rush for 25 plus yards at +650. Listen, does it happen? Probably not.
Yeah, it's a flyer.
Keg at +650, you got to take shots. So Can you explain to the people, because we got a lot of eyeballs on us right now. Can you explain to the people what we do here at Nuke the House, our style of betting, because again, people are betting -10, -150, -200s. And that is how the books have made money for years. You bet, you're giving them vig. And you're not going to hit 50% of your bets anyways. But here, Keg hits about 30% of his bets, but don't look at the record. There's guys that go 100 wins, 60 losses, and they're still not profitable because they're betting -200s. So how is Nuke the House different? Because people don't like losing 70% of their bets, but they do love winning a lot of money.
Yeah, the big difference between what I do and what normal people do in this league is normal people bet the NFL, they bet coin flips, they bet spreads, they bet totals, they bet player props. My average line is 5-1 in 2024. So when you're talking about big numbers, you're talking about break-even points at about 12 to 16%.
Mm-hmm.
Anything over that is a bonus. And when you're hitting 30%, you're absolutely nuking. And that's why 2 of the last 3 months I've made 60 units. I think it's the only way to bet, to be honest, because people tout going 55% in this league or 56% betting -110. It's not the only way to beat the league anymore. It's not 1995. You could do it multiple ways. And the way we do it, we exploit the alternative player props market better than any website right now currently in the country. That's not hyperbole. That is a fact of life. And yeah, it's working for us. It's what I do, and it's what I'm going to continue to do.
I went into business with this guy because he's so good, because I believe in him. And I spent my own money going into business with this guy. And I've never been in business with anybody. I trust this guy more than anybody with my money, except for my dad, who's basically my financial advisor. He's terrific. He got me into Apple in 2007.
God bless his heart.
I mean, it's been very nice. Here's what I hit today. Caleb Williams, 300+ yards, 11-1. Was that you or Cooper, both of you?
Who was it?
Caleb Williams, 11-1 to hit 300 yards.
That was like initially Coop, but then the community.
And then when the community got on it, I got on it again at +330.
Yeah,
hit a +215 in Josh Downs. Sorry, buddy.
That was me.
That was you, right? And then the other night on Thursday Night Football, we took a shot at the Falcons to come back and win at 4-1. We hit that one. Yep, so again, you're going to lose a lot of bets, but you're going to make a lot of money. It's just different.
We hit Mostert today at +340. We hit the Xfinity race yesterday at 9-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we hit big numbers, way bigger numbers than any other shop out there for sure.
Yep. And that's why you just take a shot on Dak. Listen, there might be a game where we just don't see too many opportunities, right? In these under games, these gross, ugly games like we have tonight. All right, maybe we don't make a ton of bets, but it's entirely possible the game changes. We see something at halftime, and then we start making these big bets in the second half. So again, get that. Recce at 35-1. What's Nuke My Nuts talking about?
Don't forget Recce at 35-1. When did we hit that? Oh, I didn't hit that though. I didn't hit that. Maybe boys in the chat hit it, but
dude, where is -150? I'm not kidding. Like, this is not. It might not ever happen again to -150, but he ended up +70 something units today because of you betting all these alts.
That's my guy.
And that's what happens when you hit an 11-1. I mean, you're just crushing.
Dude, we got people here that were $100 bettors.
Here he is.
That bought a Tesla in a year.
Yeah.
We got people here that were $100 bettors like Rob.
Like me.
That is now betting 2,000, 3,000 sometimes a game. Like back 6 years ago, like a guy like Y2J was betting far less than he is right now. He's betting 1,000 a game now. Coop, when he met me, made one sportsbook deposit for $600 and turned it into $100,000 bankroll.
Now,
So, like,
let me say this. You can't just do nothing and just think that you're going to win. You've got to put a little work in. And maybe it's your time. Maybe it's watching the live shows. I don't expect you to watch 10 hours of football a day, but I do expect you to place every bet that Keg throws out there. And that's the one thing that we do. You don't have to watch the games. Real-time in-game betting notifications right to your phone. You turn on your notifications, you get the bet. You don't even have to watch this game right now. You can be sitting at a bar. Oh, all right. We like the under. Boom. I'll hit the under. So you don't have to watch the games. You don't even have to watch the sport. Now, NASCAR is a little different. You have to watch the show for NASCAR. And you guys are extraordinarily profitable in that. But NFL, baseball, NBA will have coming up, college basketball, NHL. I mean, we send it right to your phone. We make it so easy to be there. So let's do it. I want you to know that you can still get in, though. NukeTheHouse.com. We're accepting all new customers, $59.99 a month. If you want to just dive right in, $599.99 a year. You can also be a pussy and sign up for a free week trial, Nuke NFL, NUKE NFL. Sign up for any package. It's not bad being a pussy. I'm a pussy. Don't worry about it. Jeff Stenberg, did the Jets win?
No.
Again, Johnny was not obnoxious today. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I mean, he was just rooting for his team. He wasn't trying to bury me.
He was nice about it. That's great.
He was.
Card Addict, are you a good college basketball bettor? Huh? Are you a good college basketball bettor? Because what I want to do with this company, and Keg's obviously got the finals. Well, if me and Coop team up against you, we can get you. But I don't plan on doing that. But I would love, because our community is so sharp. Like, there's guys that just won't work for us because they're like, we don't need to. We don't need to. I would love to hire an NBA live bettor that has a proven track record that's in our community. Honestly, that's what I want to do, Keg. I want to give our subscribers a chance to prove their worth, because our guys are just there's just so many guys in our Discord that are amazing bettors, Keg.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Yeah, there's a lot of strong guys in there for sure.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. It is. It's a lot of fun in there. And I learned things. I learned things from our bettors. You know, where's Kenny Peacock? Is Kenny still awake, or is he passed out?
He might be passed out at this point.
Yeah, he's out in England. I would love to have Kenny Peacock on the team, but like
He's
right
been
now,
rolling. He's been on fire.
Yeah. It's like, what is it, like 4 a.m. out there in England? It's way out there.
Yeah.
Minus 150. Community is great. Where did Maxwell Smart go? He might be in prison.
It's 50-50.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know who he is, he used to hop on during the pandemic is when I met Keg. So we worked at a shop together. He was on the bet side. I was on the DFS side, but I've always, been interested in betting, and it had become legal. I'd been betting for like a year when I met those guys. And we had this dude, Maxwell Smart. That's not his real name. I love that guy. He was fucking insane, Keg. He'd been to prison, but he was a really good college basketball player.
He was a wild one.
He was a really good basketball.
College.
Basketball
Yeah, he was very knowledgeable when it came to college basketball, for sure.
Yeah, and you guys can have a prison record and still work for us. That's okay, as long as you win your bets. We just need you to win your bets. And I need this game to continue looking like a slog fest. This is just so ugly, dude. What up, Jersey? How are you, buddy? Iowa, Keg, first half total, under 22.5. Yay or nay? You hate betting unders.
17, you're a loser, right?
No, 20. If they score 17 more points, yes, you're a loser.
Where are they on the field?
That number might be gone, by the way. Now, the Cowboys are getting the ball at the... Whoa, that ball is rolling at the 24, their own 24. First half. It's down to 20.5 at DraftKings. I don't think anything below 22.5 is worth a bet, obviously.
It's 22.5 at FanDuel, minus 124.
Okay. And that's Iowa, and Iowa's just a super sharp dude. How'd you meet Iowa, by the way?
In my YouTube chat.
He's another guy that was just a better, and now he's your right-hand man.
Now the kid turned into a stud.
I know. Someday it's gonna happen to me. I'm learning so much, dude. I've learned so much from this guy. Even last year the problem is last year I was tanked half the time when we were doing those shows, so I really didn't learn much. But
hey, at least you're honest.
These first 5 weeks have been absolutely sensational for me to learn and be a better. So, I mean, at some point in time, I'm not going to have to tail picks to win money, but I like doing it right now because we win a lot of money here.
I feel very confident in saying that you will 100% become a better sports bettor if you are in our Discord, without question.
Yes. Yep. And no one's really a pain in the ass in the Discord. You might say there's one or two in there, but our community is pretty cool.
People come to me all the time complaining about like other people, but here's the thing. They're all my guys. So like I like them all.
First half totals down to 19.5, I think is what you know what I'm on the game under. Fuck it. I'm not going to bother with it.
I just worry about like one cheap score in the first half and you could be in trouble.
You could get a defensive touchdown in this game easily.
Yeg told me that he took a shot on the Steelers to get a defensive. Yeah.
Dude, it was weird today. We had punts and field goals getting blocked, returned for touchdowns. The Giants Seahawks game, the 49ers game. I mean, it's been remarkable. Yeah, Card Addict. If you're messing around in our Discord, we're gonna kick you out. It's as simple as that. But I don't see it. I don't see our guys. People in our Discord are just trying to win money.
Yeah, DB, somehow. My guy, somehow.
What? He prides himself on being a pain in the ass?
No, he said, Keg, you're still awake?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, second half, you can pass out early in the second half. As long as you pick a couple of winners, we'll be fine.
That's what it's going to
today.
take.
Yeah. I had issues with
my pay the toll.
You got to pay the toll. Yeah. CD's going off. Good. I love CD Lamb. 4 for 53. Good. Jerry, he is what Jerry Jeudy should have been. Jerry Jeudy should have been this good. I don't know what happened to Jerry Jeudy.
What's the halftime full-time right now?
For ties?
Yeah.
And what's that under usually? Popular?
I think it's game props on DK and probably the popular on FanDuel.
Game props. All right. Iowa's probably on this too. Game props, they only have overtime at 10-1. I mean, wouldn't that be it? Halftime, full-time, or is that they just give you better numbers on halftime, full-time? It's not a market I've dabbled in.
Halftime, full-time. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, so overtime?
It would be tie and then both teams.
Yeah. 12 and 17. 12-1 and 17-1. Hey, Iowa, where is that under on FanDuel? Because I'm still searching for it. It's got to be under popular, right? What do you think about that bet?
It's interesting to me because of the field, but they're like going right down the field right now.
This is fascinating to me. It really is. Like, and by the way, this quarter has gone on for like 40 minutes. 40. How is that possible?
I'll tell you why. Because you and I both want to go to sleep.
Oh, is that what it is?
100%.
Christopher, did anyone see that weird preview for Forrest Gump 2. I don't think it's for Forrest Gump 2, but yeah, Tom Hanks and what's her name? Sean Penn's ex-wife are in a movie coming up.
What's the best number that we can get on Dak to have a day?
Passing?
He's got 91 in the first quarter.
Just don't bet his touchdown prop, right? Passing props. Let's go. Let's go look.
300 is 225
That's
at DK. I'm betting that for a unit.
You are?
Yep.
Would you bet his actual number then?
Are we here to make money, or are we here?
Would you bet his actual number? So yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
No. You're not going to bet his actual number. You're just going to take the shot on the 300, which is down to 230.
That's his actual number.
No, his 300 plus is 270 now. What'd you get it at?
I can't get it in. It keeps changing.
So would you bet it at 270, right?
Yeah, I'm going to if they'll let me.
It's open. All right, I bet it. Dak 300 plus.
What is his actual number?
270 some odd. It's grayed out now, but it's at 262.5. All right, I put a half unit on it. So he's got 91 right now, and he just fumbled.
Turned over?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
You got lucky you didn't. Did you bet it? No. His number's 280. 279.5. So I just bet it at the worst possible time. Let's see.
That number's going to get better now.
Yes. I'm not going to cash out of it, though, no?
No. You'll lose money.
Yeah, not for a half unit. Yeah, they're taking off the $50. Hold on a second.
Oh, I did get it in.
Hold on.
I got it in. 270.
Off the $50, they're giving me $62 to cash out. Why?
Wait, say it again?
I've got a bet in for $50. They now say you can cash out for $62.39. What number do you have it at now?
I got it in at the number that you got it in.
270?
Yeah.
I almost want to cash out and then get back in if they're going to give me free money, right? They locked it. Let's see.
What is the current number?
I can't even find it.
It's got to be way worse than whatever you got it at.
300 is same number.
No, can't be.
I got it at 270.
It's 165 at DK right now.
Oh, it is? Then it just changed. Okay, fine. Yep, 165. All right, cool. Bet is in. DraftKings. We got 300 plus at plus 270. What would you even bet it now since it's under 2-1?
No,
it's not worth a bet. So if you were listening and you were tailing, good job. If not, there'll be other bets. Don't worry about it. But again, we're going premium at the end of the first half. We're going to shut this off. No more free. And then we're going to go for our members only for halftime in the second half. And you can only get our bets that way. So nukethehouse.com, go sign up, $59.99 a month. Iowa, halftime, full-time, definitely in play now.
Yeah.
Tell everybody, because I have a hard time finding it. Tell everybody exactly where you can find it.
Meyer, what is that the best number right now?
What is Meyer doing? He don't want to come on?
I mean, he's been on since 9 a.m. too. He's probably in his bed.
Yes, he probably is in his bed, wearing his little jammies.
Don't get me amped up, Holden. I
want you to get amped up. What do you mean? What am I amping you up about?
I'm making bets.
Yeah, I know you are.
I feel the juices flowing to my loins right now, bro.
Oh, your loins are firing. This is great.
I think it's just because I'm so fucking tired that I'm starting to get delirious, but that's fine.
DK has it under game lines. Okay, thank you, Iowa. I appreciate that. Game lines. Halftime, full-time. At the bottom. Halftime, full-time. Tie. Righty then.
I see no game lines. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's there. Tie is 40-1.
Oh, here it is. Tie 9 and 11. That DK's got the best.
Yeah, tie Steelers, tie Cowboys. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah.
All right, tie Steelers is 9-1. Tie Cowboys down to 11-1. Tie is 41.
950 and 11.
Yeah, do you bet these?
I'm gonna bet them. Yeah. Now, you know, you could be auto dead. I mean, like if they score a field goal, Dallas scores a touchdown, you can't win the bet. Just know that if you're taking a shot.
Right. So you go to game lines on DraftKings. You look all the way down. It says halftime, full time. And then you're betting tie Steelers at 9-1, tie and Cowboys at 11-1. So guys, DraftKings all the way down. And I always think Caesars is better, but I got
for a half unit. I bet it.
I dabbled. That'd be cool if we hit it.
It would. And then
a tie, by the way, is going to be great for the total going under, because I do not see this thing turning into a shootout.
If that happens, we will that game to go to overtime immediately.
So we're on tie Cowboys, tie Steelers. Dak to hit 300 yards plus at plus 270. The under at 44.5. And the long shot, Dak to get 25 rushing yards at plus 650. Just a sprinkle. What up, DB Gnarly? Good to see you here. Coop's hooking you up, Austin. It's good to see Coop here. Coop, thanks again for the 11-1 on Caleb Williams.
Coop, great job today.
Yeah, he just freaking slayed it today. Just plus after plus after plus. And then the real kicker was when the Packers and the Rams were scoring points, and he goes, just hit the under 53.5. So I hit that, and we won that too. That was my biggest position of the day. Coop was on such fire. I was like, screw it. Let's just take it. Let's throw a couple units on it. Did it and hit it. All right, there's a sack. This is great. Nice and slow and gross. Just like I like it, Keg. Smash the like button if you get a chance. We'd really appreciate that. Boom, boom. Like button. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're getting close to 2K, and that's big for us. You know, as a small startup here, if we get to 2,000 followers on YouTube, we've made a nice growth, and it's going to grow exponentially as we keep messing with the formula. But sign up, subscribe, and get your notifications. That'll be great. Keg, you answer this one. On the premium site, do you guys show your win-loss record?
My friend, I will show it to you right now on the website.
All the cappers track every single pick. So this is not bullshit. All right. There's 99% of the sites out there do not track their picks. Like, oh, I'm 110 wins with 14 losses. Yeah, because you're betting minus 1500s and you're still down money. Okay. So let's go.
Here's the deal. What you would do is you would go to the daily picks. This is what we did last year. Give it a second to load because it's got to load 2,281 plays. I know it to the single play 2,281. I don't fuck around.
No. This is how you pay your bills.
Literally. Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
So yeah, we last year I hit at a 32% clip and I made 343 units betting 1 unit max risk. Literally not another handicapper in the country did that last year.
Nope.
All 2,200 plays documented.
He's the best.
Now,
he makes his money betting.
Go to this year. What are we doing this year? I'll show you guys.
Probably really good.
Now full transparency. I dropped a few units today and I have not logged my action today. So I was up 140 on the year. It's units. Probably 140 units. It's probably like 136-ish. I don't know
how I ended up today. I got to do it after the show. So I'm up 140. Okay. Coop got to be up. I'm going to say 115, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just like I'm coming off a 60 unit September. He's up 16 units in October already. He's up 113 units. Every single play tracked dating back to January 1st.
Now, let's
We
be
are-
a little, yeah.
We are we are as transparent as they come, and we are as profitable as they come.
But
Period.
again, I'm going to tell you, yeah, I can't repost it minus 150 because you're talking shit about another capper. That's fine. I don't mind you talking shit about it. I just can't. I can't do that in this business because I'm now like a businessman. I'm not just a jack off. So he makes his money betting. I make my money being a gigolo at retirement homes, and he's more profitable than me right now. But I'm catching up, Keg. I'm catching up. The problem is that my clients keep dying. So there's really no way to keep a stable income on that. But you made a stable income on that. So again, nukethehouse.com, $59.99 a month. I mean, what a joke.
It is. It is crazy, dude.
Too cheap.
There are people out there charging $2,500 for their NFL package, and between me, Sean, and Coop, we're up 350 units. Just the three of us. Forget about Matt and Ray and Zargo. What Johnny and Iowa and Yeg do on the live shows. I mean, it's just dumb. For $15 a week, it is dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb. I mean, it's just that's what it is.
It's not going to last, Keg, because we're going to end up in the price, but we grandfather all the people in. So all the guys that were with Keg got in for half price right now at $59.99 a month. You know, when we triple our subscription, we'll give you a good deal too, but it's a smart thing to get in right now. And it's not just NFL. Okay. NASCAR, these guys kill, but I'll say it again. Don't expect to win 140 units like Keg. Okay. Don't expect through 5 weeks to win 140 units, but 95 units ain't bad. 100 units ain't bad. You're just not going to get the same numbers, especially in NASCAR. But in the NFL, you know, keep your phone on, turn the real-time notifications on, and you're going to win. Just track it. And don't pick and choose the bets is the other thing. You got to place the bets, because the one that you see that's 20-1, you're like, oh, this is a horrible bet. But then it ends up hitting. Then, I mean, that's how we do.
Yeah. And if you are not transparent and you don't have integrity in this space, you literally have nothing. So if you guys see me go 0-8 one night on a show and you go to the website the next day, you will see all 8 losses tracked on the website the next day. That's just how we are.
DB Gnarly, I've followed these guys for 4 years. They're legit. If you live in a legal state, I don't, Texas, but you can really kill it.
Thank you, DB.
Simple as that. Yep. Yep. That was a good sales job there. Good
So
job.
like, hey.
Oh, Christopher, what's up there, Quissy?
Oh, nice.
Good. $59.99 a month. Just do it. Don't mess with the weekly. Don't mess with the weekly.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Get in.
Let's go, Chris.
Yeah.
Listen, when you sign up, make sure that you go to the accounts page and you connect the Discord to the website. Then you'll be able to hop in our Discord and you'll get all the plays. I'm looking now, Mar.
100%. What are you looking at? We looking at a bet?
Possibly.
Okay. Would you like to talk about it?
Cavante Turpin.
We're doing Cavante Turpin. This is where we are tonight. Keg's tired and he has to stay awake by finding Cavante Turpin props.
Adam asked me, what do I think about 40 plus at plus 210 and 50 plus at plus 425?
Well, he's got 4 targets already.
3 for 16.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. The question is which book is going to have the best line on. Seriously, we're betting Cavante Turpin. And you're like, why would I bet that? Well, if you're going to win, you got to take shots. And 2-1 on him getting 24 more yards. I hate betting a lot of overs though, just for me, since I'm on the under. But if you're going to make the bet, I'm going to make the bet.
I haven't made the bet yet.
Turpin's actual number, let's see here on BetMGM, is 28.5.
Well, that's got to get bet. So let's start there. Is that the best number?
Okay, let's look. 28.5 at BetMGM. Huh?
Can't not bet that when he's got 4 targets in a quarter and a half.
Can't not bet it.
Correct.
Okay. We'll give it a second. I'm telling you, these guys, they listen to 27.5 at FanDuel. How much? Unit or a half?
A unit.
Oh God, a unit.
Well, for me, doesn't have to be a unit for you.
I'm throwing a unit down. Throwing it down. Let's go.
You know, I always preach it's all according to your bankroll.
I know, but if we're betting Cavante Turpin and the guy's got the most targets on the cow, actually in the game with CeeDee Lamb, then hopefully that's a catch and we just get over it.
That
So
first half.
Cavante Turpin over 27.5 minus 113 at FanDuel. Over 27.5 receiving yards minus 113. Cavante Turpin at FanDuel.
What can we get on all receptions?
Let's go look. I don't see any alt receptions on DraftKings. 4.5 is his number, but it's grayed out, so we can't even find it. Who's our guy that just signed up too? By the way, you just so you know, we're going premium at the end of the first half, so this will no longer be a free show tonight. So you're getting us for the last how many minutes of the first half? 9.5 minutes. You got 9.5 minutes.
So Chris, the guy that just signed up, you could hop in the Discord, and then you'll find the YouTube link to the second half show in the media alerts room. And
150.
Once I make it,
150 just hit another bet, a 30-1.
It's my guy.
Oh my God. I think he hit golf today. The golf. They got golf going on?
6 receptions is 320. Come on, man.
Where?
He's not good for 3 more, you don't think?
Well, Nuke My Nuts says 6 is plus 650.
Where?
Fanatics. You can bet $10 on it.
I could bet $1.98.
Yeah, just so you guys know, Fanatics, we can't bet Fanatics. If you can bet Fanatics, awesome. We've all been limited.
Yeah. We're
$100
limited.
bettors, $1,000 bettors, everybody.
We're limited everywhere.
Yeah. And I'm not bothering signing up for that dog shit book anymore anyways. And that's fine. I mean, a lot of you are $5 and $10 bettors. I was one for most of my life. And there's no shame in that whatsoever. It's entertainment. It's a lot of fun, right? But
yeah.
Honestly,
man, let me tell you something.
No Fanatics.
Oh, actually, wait. I got to get this bet in first, then I'll tell you.
Are we shooting? Yeah, we just shot. Now, hold on a second. Are you getting the 6+ in? Because I don't know where we can find that.
It's at FanDuel at 350. Can we beat that number anywhere?
Let me go look. A lot of the books don't give live reception props. Like ESPN. Let's see if ESPN does it. I don't think they do, but hey, maybe I'm wrong because it's Sunday Night Football. Total receiving yards, receptions. They don't have alt receptions, though. They just got receptions.
All right. I'm going to start with 6. So 350.
Okay. So again, the bet is Cavante Turpin, alt receptions, so go under receiving props. Alt
6
receptions,
plus.
6+. So you got to scroll all the way down, and it's sitting there at 350.
Imagine they'll only let me bet 571.
I'm imagining it right now. It's amazing.
I gotta have to log into another account.
I had a really good day today too, and this is just going to top it off if we can hit some of these. Really good day today. Coop helped me out big time, hitting 11-1, a couple other plus money bets. We cleaned up on Thursday night. Holy shit, did we go nuts. Hard to find live alt receptions. It's FanDuel, dude. That's where you got to go, Tyler.
Yeah.
Go to receiving, scroll down to alt receptions. That's where you get it. Eddie wants to go for 7 at plus 750. Settle down, Eddie. You know what, though? Eddie's not betting 2 catches on this drive tonight. I'll tell you that much.
So back to what I was saying. We don't unit shame here. Like whether you're betting $5, $10, $1,000. I'm $1,000 a unit guy, but there are guys in the Discord that bet way more than me. There are guys that bet 5,000 a game.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing: if you're new at this, did I go to college? No. But I always say that I had a $200,000 education betting on sports because I was legitimately the worst sports bettor in America from 17 to 26, about a decade, where I lost insane amount of money. And I wish I was betting $10 a game trying to learn how to become a winning sports bettor instead of being an idiot and not caring because I had a great job that made a lot of money. And I wish I could go back in time and get that money back. But yeah, it wasn't until I was about 30 where it really sunk in and I started betting full time. And the last 14 years I've bet full time.
Keg had the biggest racket in prison of anyone. You were just cleaning up, weren't you? People come into your cell.
No, but I got an education. I learned how not to bet on sports from watching people be horrific betting on sports. That's how I learned. And yeah, try to teach everybody what I learned. I've definitely made hundreds of better sports bettors over the last 6 years.
Wait till Nuke You comes out too. We're gonna teach you how to bet.
Coop was talking to me about that yesterday. He's like, I think it's time.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You've been to prison minus 150? Come on, which prison were you at? 2 things I'm fascinated with: biker gangs and prisons, Keg. I see there's a lot of biker gangs that come down I-25 here in Colorado, like the Mongols and stuff, Hell's Angels. Big fan. Horrible people, I'm sure, but big fan of seeing a bunch of badasses, man. Danville, Illinois. Holy shit. 150's a convicted felon, and I love him. Big fan.
My guy.
Like I said, you can just, be whatever you want with us. We don't give a shit. He's going to post his photo. Fuck yeah. I want you to post your photo in the Discord. I want a really good story from you too, 150. The craziest thing you saw in the joint. That would be wonderful. Please don't. No, here. Let me also say this. If you're like a $5, $10, even $20 bettor, like it's entertainment more than anything else, I think. Now you can win some money too. You can win some money taking shots. You can be up units.
How about this?
What?
My guy's girl is betting $20 a game.
Hold on, minus 150's girl?
She's up 400 today.
Get the fuck out of here.
You'll love to see it.
Hey, were you in the joint with him in the women's side or what? I want to know more about her.
Very nice girl.
Trust me, I'm not hitting on her. But we did find prisonlove.com.
She was on the
which is a
show.
great show.
She was on the show before.
She was?
Yeah, she's very nice.
When?
She's a
When
very
was
nice
she on
girl.
the show?
Back at like six months ago, maybe.
You know, it's funny. Our one Amish subscriber who's going to burn in hell was the one that introduced us to prisonlove.com. For those of you that's single, looking for an easy lay, that's where to go. Just saying, not saying. Check your Discord, Keg.
Check the Discord.
She's
Keg.
a correction. Timeout. Did you know this?
What?
So she minus 150's girl was a correctional officer.
I did not know that.
Hold on a second. Was this a prison romance? In all seriousness, I am completely hooked by the story now. So 150s, minus 150s in prison, you're a correctional officer, fall in love with him, and then now you're together. That is a true love story. Hi, Tommy.
Hey, man, don't look now. We're creeping on this halftime, full time.
Good.
We got to hold them to 3 here and go into the break.
Our under's looking great.
We're creeping. We're creeping on this halftime, full time.
Total's down to 35.5. We're in it at 45.5, 44.5 to the under. Dude, I'm so pumped about this minus 150 thing. Oh, you're at DuPay. You were at a different prison. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Come on, boys.
What do you mean? Well, come on, boys. What are you upset about?
3rd down now.
Good. It's 4th down. Don't we want halftime, full time?
Yeah, but we need 3. They're not in field goal.
They're down 3. All right. Well, they're punting. Well, they might go for it on 4th and 5. I doubt it, though, in a low-scoring game like this. Surprise. Coming down with that. Do they halftime, full-time on FanDuel? I don't know.
They do.
2 weeks out, minus 150. First bartender. Boom. Met him after he got out. Was a CO after he got out. Found out when I met him, he had just gotten out. Oh, that is a true love story. Good for you. I'm happy for you, happy couple. All right. So 6-3 Dallas over Pittsburgh. We only got 3 minutes left in the first half. Second the first half ends, we go premium. So goodbye to everybody that doesn't pay. We'll get on some more bets then. Before then, if you hit the like button, we really appreciate that. Sign up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. Oh, boy. The morning after I was in her crib for the first time, she started booting up as a security guard, and I said, "Where are you going?" Holy shit. I might have to do a show with this couple, Keg. Throw it on the Nuke the House channel.
They're good people.
I love it. It's an amazing story. Any biker gang members in here, please let us know. That would make the night perfect because we're going to win money. And then I get my story out. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. NukeTheHouse.com. Sign up. $59.99 a month.
Hey, there's one more thing I got to say about what we offer.
What?
I'm so dedicated to the game that we're live for every single NFL football game this year. And when I say every game, I've been live since 9 a.m., since the London game. And we were live yesterday for UFC and NASCAR and college football for 10 hours. We are literally live 30 hours a week. So you will not find more live betting in-game streams anywhere on the internet than right here.
Jeff Stenberg, so long peasants, premiums where it at. I don't think anyone's a peasant if they didn't sign up. They're just potential customers. But he's a funny guy, Jeff. He's Keg's #1 troll, and it's just
honestly, he's my favorite troll.
Look, it's worth the membership just to see Keg die inside when the Jets play in primetime. Uh-oh, someone placed a bet? Oh, that was the one you already placed. Okay, very good. Anyways, here's our schedule coming up. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Keg should be there. If he doesn't get there, it'll be me and Zargo, but it's football day in America. Basically, we give our best bets. We break down the Monday night game, and we just recap everything we saw over the weekend and see how we can apply that to betting in the next week, in week 6. Okay. Then at 8:15 Eastern, Keg starts the show off on Monday Night Football. I get there about 25, 30 minutes into the game. We do first half free, second half premium, Monday Night Football. And our only free broadcast of the week during a game is going to be Thursday Night Football. We keep it open for everybody. And last Thursday, oh my God. That was almost as good as the first Thursday night when we went 8-0.
Yeah, we went 9-2 on Thursday.
Jesus. But I think I made more money because we hit so many plus money bets.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I'm back. I didn't even get outside today, dude. I got outside for maybe 5 minutes, maybe, to take the dog out to take a shit. That was it. He's blind, so he can't see, so I got to walk him around. I got a blind 17-year-old dog and a 16-year-old cat. Got all the elderlies in here.
Holy Christ.
We're all elderlies. I'm 50 now. The only one that's not old is Casey. My fiancé. All right. So subscribers, Keg just put the link to the second half in the media alerts section. I get it. I'm going to throw it in the everyone section too, though, because some people just don't get it, which is fine. We try and cater to everyone. Oh no. Hold on. Is that Turpin? No, is that Tolbert? That was Tolbert, not Turpin, wasn't it? Son of a bitch. I don't like seeing that. I thought Turpin was Tolbert for a second, but he's not. That was a complete breakdown by the Steelers there. They're going to be down 9-3. That wasn't Turpin, Nuke my nuts. That was Tolbert. It would be nice to watch Turpin, though.
That would be cool.
Yeah, be awesome. I would love it. So 2-minute warning. We're just about done. We're free. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back in a second.
Halftime, full-time was nice while we were alive.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. The under and the Turpin are the two I really want to get home. Those are the two big positions I'm on right now. Like if Turpin gets 6 receptions, forget about it. He's just got to get targets, man. We just need him to get on the board here. And then we got halftime, full-time. All right. Dak to get 300 yards is plus 270. We hit that. He's over halfway there, Keg. He's got 177.
He's got
They can't run. They can't run the football. That's all look at this. Remember I was talking about Dowdle unders? He's got 4 carries for 15 yards. They just don't run, man.
He's minus 110 right now to still throw for 300. I'm betting that again.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're double dipping on Dak. What book?
I mean, I am. If he doesn't get 123 in the second half, he doesn't get it. I mean, what am I going to do?
What book?
Right now it's FanDuel, but I'm looking for the
DK has 300 at even money.
296.5.
Where?
DK.
296.5 at what juice?
Minus 10.
Okay. It just went to minus 15. Did you bet it? Is that why it went to minus 15?
I'm doing it now.
All right. Dak Prescott over 296.5 passing yards, minus 115 at DraftKings. The bet is in. 296.5 to the over, minus 15 at DraftKings. There you go. Stenberg says he gave you a winner today. Is that true or is he bullshitting?
He might have. Probably, I'm assuming Minnesota.
How would that be plus 800 though?
What?
I think he's fucking with you.
Oh, Thor Bjornsson. This guy with Thor Bjornsson.
Please, what is Thor? What is a Thor Bjornsson?
So Jeff was a golf pro.
Okay.
Played on like Corn Ferry Tour a couple times.
No way.
And he said that Thor Bjornsson like owns Corn Ferry. He's like, you got to bet him the top 10 every single tournament. I'm assuming he actually won.
Jeff or Thor Bjornsson?
Thor Bjornsson.
Yeah, Jeff's out in Tampa, man. Is Jeff a Mons Venus? I feel like Jeff is a strip club guy. I was just talking about this yesterday. I'm not a strip club guy, Keg. I don't like him.
Dude, I can't tell you. I probably haven't walked into one.
Yeah.
In 20 years.
I just interception. We still got a shot at our halftime.
Oh, come on, Holden.
We still got a shot at our halftime full time, pal.
Come on, baby.
I'm coming on. We do have life. That's right. It's alive. Let's get a field goal here. I'm fine. I'm fine with the over under. If you get a field goal here, I'm going to be fine with that. Dak. How did I not bet his interception tonight? Probably was.
If we get into the break tied, you're going to be laughing about that under. You're going to be like, fuck that under.
No way, dude. But yeah, actually, you're right. I will be saying fuck that under.
Yeah.
But back to the strip clubs. I knew he was a strip club guy because he's in Tampa. They're just they're all slimy and they smell gross. I don't get it, man. I liked it when I was younger, but by the time I was like 27, I just hated strip clubs.
Did we just pick it off at the 1 yard line?
No. Why am I an idiot? What did I do now, Iowa?
I think he's about to yell at you for saying that we got it. We got the pick on like the inch line.
I didn't say that. I said we got an interception. What did I do? You're the one that always says the wrong thing on the show. You celebrate before we win. What's my problem?
That's true. He does.
Yeah. Come on, Iowa.
No arguments there.
You idiot, Holden. First of all,
you got to realize that we say you idiot to each other.
Oh, that's why he said it. You're worried about the under if we get the halftime full-time home. I don't care.
He wants it. He wants all the money.
Fuck you.
He wants all the money.
Hold on. Is Chicago Cubs fan a subscriber?
I don't think so.
Yeah. NukeTheHouse.com. Sign up. You can call me that another time in the Discord. Worried about this under if we get yes, the under. I want the under. That's it.
So you want all the money?
Yeah, I don't want just some of it. Iowa obviously is fine laying down on bets. But apparently talking about his girls is off limits, so I can never ask him again, Keg. Hurts my feelings.
You know.
It's the number one thing I want to know about a guy. Number one.
What?
And he just closes the lady situation.
Some
it's always a
people,
good conversation.
Some people hold it close to the vest. What are you going to do?
Virgins.
No, stop.
Yeah. Virgins hold it close to the chest. It's true. Jay, what's for dinner? Marty wants to know.
Marty, my guy, I have not eaten anything since 9 a.m. since we were on the show.
Seriously? That's not healthy.
Yeah, no, I at 2 a.m. I had a piece of pizza.
Are you going to get barbecue or is it closed?
No, it's closed. So I had one piece of pizza in the last 21 hours.
That's delicious.
Hey man, that's how you go from 450 pounds to
It's
275
really
pounds.
not, though. It's not, because then you just eat a ton at one time and you get fat.
Well, it's working, Holden.
All right. If it's working, then I'm not going to bust your balls. I'm just saying some healthy carbs, a little protein during the day wouldn't kill you. You know what I made tonight? You'd be proud of me. Gnocchi.
Chicken tea. Did you really?
Yep. And guess what I made with it?
I am proud of you
Guess
because
what I made with it?
that's my favorite pasta.
I peeled a whole bunch of Roma tomatoes.
Okay.
Right. This was right after right at the end of the 4:00 games, because we had already cashed all our bets. Some Roma tomatoes. You take the skin off, right?
Yep.
All right. Then you throw some tomato paste in there. Some people would say not good because they like the puree. I took the tomato paste.
Okay.
Little bit of water. That might not be good for you, but I put a little bit of water in there to loosen it up a little bit.
Okay.
I don't like salt, but a pinch of salt.
Okay.
And then I diced up some garlic, threw it in there. Now, I'm not a basil guy. Okay. But I had to put some in there.
I mean, you're not a basil guy.
I hate basil.
I will eat a basil plant with nothing.
Yeah. Of course you will. Cilantro is so much better than basil, dude.
I am the biggest basil guy walking the earth.
Cilantro 10 times better.
I'll
just go to. You know what I do on my days off, Keg? I walk around the corner to the supermarket. I take cilantro and I just smell it.
Hold up. So you're making a gravy, right? So
yeah.
So I hope that there was parsley, oregano, basil. No,
just basil and garlic and salt.
This is a normal.
This was delicious.
A normal marinade or what?
Yeah. Just a normal. Just throw it on the gnocchi and eat it. It was delicious.
It needs. What do you mean? It needs parsley and oregano.
No, it doesn't need parsley and oregano.
Hey man, which one of us?
American Italians say that, but real Italians say that.
Right. Okay, but which one of us is actually Italian?
Doesn't matter. Don't be racist against non-Italians. Oh,
I mean,
again, 1/16.
I made a pot of gravy last weekend while the show was happening.
Well, it's halftime. Let's get out of here. Just so you know, premium show for the second half. We're going to sweat all these bets, probably make some more. He's Keg, I'm Kush. NukeTheHouse.com. NukeTheHouse.com. $59.99 a month. If you don't make it back tonight, wait for Monday. You'll make it back Thursday. It's just the odds. The odds are in our favor when we're betting with this man. Okay.